Hey y'all, welcome back to another 12 Days of Holidays video. This one is going to be a part 2 of quick easy holiday makeup for people that wear contacts or don't have to wear glasses or contacts. So I've already done one for if you are a glasses wearer, don't want to have those nose prints in your makeup. This one's going to be for my people that don't need glasses or wear contacts. Let's get started. I'm going to start with my eyes first today. So for my primer today, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. and Pitizion shadow stick that I've been trying to finish off, just because I want that extra sparkle that the shadow stick gives when I use it for my eye base. So I'm going to put that down. And I'm just going to use my finger to blend it, just like that. So super basic. And then for the eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Natasha Denona Mini Metropolis palette. It looks like this. For me personally, I love like golds, greens, not so much reds. Like I'll do reds, but I love more of like golds, greens, shades like that for a holiday look. And this one is perfect because it's got both in there. And I'm actually going to go into the golds today just because I actually do have a holiday party. Not really a holiday party. I have an appreciation dinner for my Fan Up program that I volunteer with tonight. But because it's holiday time, it's kind of like a appreciation dinner / holiday party for all of us. So I'm going to go in first with the shade Rope, I think is the one, which is this one right here. This where is it? The yellow mustardy shade, matte. And I'm going to take that all over my lid. Oh, this brush is dirty. What the heck? This was a clean brush. I don't know where that came from. So let me get a different brush. See if I can hide that. It looks like green that was in there. That was weird. All right. And I think I'm going to be able to because I'm layering. Okay. So yeah, just all over my lid, just like that. Let's do that second eye real quick. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there is definitely still some of that shimmer from that shadow stick peeking through this, even though it's a matte shadow, which is exactly what I wanted. And then I'm going to go in with just the gold shimmer shade next to it. This one right here. And that one is the shade Blaze, I believe. And the thing with this one is this shimmer is a slightly drier shimmer compared to a lot of the other Natasha Denona shimmers. So with this one, I always will spray it down to help prevent fallout. It also just makes it pop just a little bit more. And then I'm just taking this down on my lid here all over. And then because I do have slightly hooded eyes, I'm just blending that up into that crease a little bit while I'm putting this on. Just because it's going to end up there anyways, so let's just get it there from the start. And just same sort of thing, just all over that lid, blend it up into that crease, just since it's going to end up there anyways. I'm going to pause there, and I'm going to move on to my face. I am going to go in with a primer. Today, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, just because I'm trying to get through all of my e.l.f. products, and then so I can replenish them with other brands. We're just gonna squeeze some out onto my hand. And then just put this all over my face. While this sits, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, what I've been doing is I go in and I fill them in with the NYX Lift and Snatch pen and then go over it with the Got2B gelled glue. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we will come back and do the rest of the face and finish off the eye look. Now that I've got my brows done, I'm going to go in with the rest of my base makeup. So I'm not going to be using a foundation. I'm actually just going to be using a concealer. This one is the Ulta Beauty Collection, their Complexion Crush Concealer. Light Cool is the shade that I use. And I really like this concealer. It's actually one that I found earlier this year. And it's become a favorite pretty quickly. So I'm just going to take just a couple dips in and kind of spread it all around because I don't want like a ton of coverage with it. I just want just enough to kind of smooth out my skin tone. And then just going in with the Ulta Beauty Collection foundation brush that I love. And yeah, we're just gonna smear this around just like that. So yeah, not a ton of coverage, just enough to kind of smooth out, even out my skin tone. And then after that, this is my favorite hack for when I don't want to do a full face of makeup. Including like, or not really full face of makeup, but if I don't want to do like bronzer, blush, all of the things, I will take a bronze toned blush. So the one I'm using today is She's So LA by Patrick Ta. You can see how much I like this blush, specifically the cream part side of it, because that is a huge pan in there. So I will just take like a bronzy toned blush and I will use that as my blush and bronzer. So for this one, I know Patrick Ta's technique is you do your powder first and then the cream on top of it. I personally don't like that. So we're going to go in with the cream first. And then I'm going to place it just a little tiny bit higher than where I would normally place my bronzer. My bronzer, I usually take it down just a little bit below my cheekbones. I'm not going to do that today. And then I'm still going to take it on like my forehead, but I'm going to skip my nose like I do and my chin like I typically do with a bronzer. Just like that. And then I'm going to set my whole face with my setting spray. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to set it with my face powder. This one is the Lawless powder. And I like this because it sets and it also, it's going to give you just a tad bit more coverage than just the concealer does. But it doesn't feel heavy on your skin like it sometimes can. So, and now I'm going to go in with my powder blush followed by my highlighter. And the powder blush is just going to go in the exact same spot as where that cream blush went. But this time I'm skipping my forehead. I'm not going to add any extra to my forehead. For highlighter, I'm just using the one that is in my project Use Up, the Samantha March and Ofra Start Inspired highlighter, just because that's like my main highlight right now that I'm using. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to, once I'm done with my face with this highlight, I do the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then whatever is left on the brush, I will take just above my brows. But I'm also, this is like a very spur of the moment, last minute. It's got the champagne. Actually, I'm going to mix both. Just kidding. I was going to do just the champagne, but I'm going to mix both. I'm just going to do this on the same, on my highlight brush. And I'm just going to take this into my inner corner and up onto my lid as an inner corner highlight. And then I'm just going to take my brush that I used for this gold shade and I'm just going to take it over top of this to kind of blend them a little bit more together because I feel like that took away a little bit more than I was wanting from that. Definitely did. So that's okay. Like sometimes things happen and it messes the look up, but we can just go back in and add some more of this gold to my eyes and it will work fine. And now that I've got that done, we are going to just go back over my face with my brush that had my powder on it, no extra product on it, just to kind of blend my highlight into my bronzer and blush and like the rest of my skin. For my lower lash line, I'm just going in with this original shade here and smudging out that lower lash line, just using a pencil brush. If you want to go a step extra, you can go into your waterline if you have an eye pencil that's similar shade to this. That is where I'm leaving my eyes. Now I just need to do my mascara and my lips. And for my mascara, I'm going in with the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. This is just one of my holy grail mascaras. I love what it does with my lashes. All right, so there's my lashes. For my lips, I've kind of been trying to decide what shade of lips I want to go with. I think I want to do something a little bit more like neutral, natural-ish. So I'm going to go in with this lip liner. This is one of the LA Girl Precision lip liners. I have no clue what shade it is though, because it's like the coloring has fallen off of the wood, but it's more of like a mauve tone. And I like to fill in my bottom lip first, rub my lips together, and then go into my top lip because my Cupid's bow on my top lip actually, like you can see here, my bottom lip goes up above my Cupid's bow. And so then I can just follow those corners to fill in the places that don't have it. And I feel like it's just way more natural looking like that on my shape of lips. And then I'm just going to top it off with a gloss. I'm going to use this one from Pat McGrath. It is in the shade, it just says Flesh Astral Lust Gloss Lip Gloss. I don't know if that's the shade or not, but I really enjoy this lip gloss. I've had it for a while, and there you have it. There is my quick, easy makeup look for people that either wear contacts or don't need glasses. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this look. This is something that you can do not just during the holiday season, but also just anytime during the year when you have some sort of event to get ready for, to go to. I'm a big fan of sparkle and shimmer just to kind of elevate a look, to make it a little bit more like party-esque. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have like a routine that you really enjoy for the holiday season that's just quick and easy, also share that with us, and we will talk to you all in the next one very soon. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing day just like you are. Bye!